Have you ever heard of a pangolin? It's not your everyday animal. Imagine a creature so unique it seems to have stepped out of a sci-fi movie. Meet the pangolin, a fascinating mammal that's covered head to toe in tough, protective scales. These scales, which make up about 20% of their body weight, are made of keratin, the same material found in our nails and hair. Their body shape is elongated, with a small head and a long tapering tail. Despite their robust appearance, pangolins are not big creatures. They range in size from a foot to a little over 3 feet, and weigh between 2 and 77 pounds depending on the species. Pangolins are nocturnal, which means they're most active under the cover of darkness. They're also solitary creatures, preferring to keep to themselves. But don't let their formidable appearance fool you. Despite their fierce appearance, pangolins are harmless insectivores. You might wonder where these extraordinary creatures reside. Pangolins, sometimes called scaly anteaters, are native to various parts of Asia and Africa. There are 8 different species of pangolins, each with their own unique habitat preferences. The Chinese and Malayan pangolins, for example, are found in the tropical forests of East and Southeast Asia. They thrive in both lowland forests and highland areas, demonstrating their adaptability. On the other hand, the 4 African pangolin species, including the giant and the ground pangolins, are more at home in the grasslands and savannas of Africa. They can also be found in the forests, but tend to prefer open areas where their primary food source, ants and termites, are plentiful. Whether in the rain-soaked jungles of Indonesia or the sun-drenched plains of Africa, these fascinating creatures have found ways to thrive. From the tropical forests of Indonesia to the vast savannas of Africa, pangolins have made a place for themselves. So, what does a pangolin eat, you might wonder? These scaly creatures have a diet that's quite specialized, focusing primarily on ants and termites. Yes, you heard right, they have an insatiable appetite for these little critters. Pangolins are equipped with impressively long tongues and sharp claws, tools that they expertly use to feast on their favorite snacks. Picture this. A pangolin's tongue is so long that when fully extended, it often surpasses the length of its own body. This allows them to delve deep into ant hills and termite mounds, extracting their meals with precision. But it's not just about length. Their tongues are also coated with a sticky saliva that makes it easy for ants and termites to adhere, making every feeding session a bountiful harvest. And boy can they eat. With an appetite for up to 70 million insects a year, pangolins are nature's pest controllers. Pangolins are not just unique in appearance, but also in their habits and abilities. These creatures have a distinctive and rather clever defense mechanism. When threatened, they roll up into a tight ball, presenting their sharp, tough scales to any potential predator. Speaking of scales, did you know that pangolins are the only mammals in the world that are completely covered in these protective keratin plates? Yes, that's right. These scales act as an effective armor against predators. Now, while their vision may not be their strong suit, pangolins have an excellent sense of smell. Their olfactory abilities are so advanced that they can detect insects and other food sources buried deep underground. This sense of smell is essential for their survival, as it helps them locate their meals in the wild. These fascinating characteristics make the pangolin a wonder of the animal kingdom. In a nutshell, the pangolin is a creature like no other. Imagine a creature that looks like it stepped straight out of a fairy tale, with scales as tough as armor, and a tongue longer than its body. This unique creature is none other than the pangolin, a harmless and fascinating species. They reside primarily in the warm and tropical regions of Asia and Africa, making their homes in burrows and trees. On their menu, you'll find a hearty serving of ants and termites, their long, sticky tongue perfect for reaching into narrow crevices. Despite their formidable appearance, these creatures pose no threat to humans. Instead, their unique characteristics make them an essential part of our planet's biodiversity. So let's cherish and protect these wonderful creatures, for they add a touch of magic and wonder to our world. Remember, the pangolin is a wonder worth protecting. Don't forget to subscribe to Wild Wonders, an animal encyclopedia, for more fascinating insights into the animal kingdom.